Let's go. I got big dreams, I'ma do big things. Yeah, you see me on the big screen looking so clean. I don't move slow, I move fast, right past anybody taking life for granted. Yeah, that's too bad. I'd be grateful for everything that I have. You only got this life, you don't get it back. Make the most of it, become the best that I can. Everybody look at me, I got a plan. You gotta work hard, play hard, do it from the start. Cause how you do anything is everything you start. Stay consistent and do it every day. Don't let fatigue get in your way. Cause 10% of something is better than nothing. You better do something if you wanna be something. I can feel my stomach rumbling, I'm hungry. Big things coming, I ain't bluffing, yeah. No, I don't wanna stay the same, yeah. So I keep pushing through the pain, yeah. That's the only way to make a change, yeah. So I fight every day and train, yeah. It'll all be worth it. One day it'll all be worth it. So I keep pushing through the pain, yeah. That's the only way to make a change, yeah. I've had enough, I'm making my own luck. Adrenaline, my drug, I'm sick of feeling stuck. I got this, will not quit to the top, I promise. Cause I've had enough.
Welcome in, everybody. Hello.
Comment ça va, mes amis? Dagan, you're using a voice changer.
Not anymore.
Don't know if you realize.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
so
you go.
I knew I realized it.
All right, because yeah.
Yo, Carol, talk about. Yeah, I was actually looking at voice mod yesterday, I think it was, and saw this. It said God. So that's what that is. That's some voice labeled God.
Interesting.
I know. And welcome in, Michael. He's the only one so far that has chatted. So welcome in. Appreciate you being here, Michael. Hope you're having an awesome day. I just got finished eating some homemade enchiladas, so chicken enchiladas.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. It was
All
good,
right.
yes. And I sure hope everything's syncing up. He said, "Hey, Will, what's going on? What's up, Dagan? Will,
What's up, homie?
homie, Michael, homie, Romy." Oh yeah,
Yep.
so you haven't created your stream yet for Tuesday, have you?
Actually, I have it scheduled.
Oh, you already did. Shoot, crap.
Yes. Why? What you got? I can.
Well,
adjust.
because I didn't add it as a redirect on here, so.
Okay. Well, no big deal, man. No big deal.
You know,
we do what we can when we can, how we can, if we can.
Yeah, but see, I like doing that. If I have the power to do it, then I'm going to do it. Right? Shoot. Right?
All right, He-Man. I have the power
of Grayskull.
Yes.
Yeah. Just got home from work, Michael says. That's awesome.
Just got paid Saturday night. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's just got home from work.
I got one more day off. So, yeah. Because with my job now, I do not work weekends right now. So, that is awesome.
Definitely. Most definitely, my friend. And I'm just still recovering from my trip to our nation's capital, which was an amazing time. And yeah, it was, in my opinion, it was the trip of a lifetime. Just wish I'd have had more time to explore and sightsee and everything, because oh man, it was wild, man. It was crazy. I didn't realize that, there's like damn near an entire city underneath the Capitol. there's like multiple levels underground. And the tunnel we took, we came in through the Cannon building, which is a building for the House of Representatives, one of the buildings. We went down to the basement and then we walked this tunnel that it's not like the tunnel you saw in Hogan's Heroes or anything. This tunnel was big enough that you couldn't tell you were underground except for the lack of windows, and you probably could have drove a pickup truck through it. It was that big and that wide. So yeah, it was interesting to say the very least. And I got some great pictures, but not enough because unfortunately I'm not really a good pictures person. Uh, I did take some pictures, yeah, but I could have took a whole lot more. I wish I had. If I'd have known ahead of time, I'd have gotten my son's little GoPro camera and mounted it to my head and just recorded everything. But okay, otherwise, how's everybody else doing? How y'all doing? And I don't hear Dagan anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
hold on. You keep talking. Keep talking. Hold on.
Now I hear Dagan.
You hear me now? You hear me now? Oh shoot, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, Michael said he picked up some extra hours for tomorrow. It's a short day though, so that's good. And also I just checked my Twitch account. It says I got one person watching over there. So I appreciate if you're watching, still watching over there. And I don't know if I got TikTok signed off, checked off too. So I don't know if I'm streaming on TikTok because I'm not logged into my account on TikTok. If I go on TikTok right now, I'll probably cancel that out and knock it off if I'm streaming to TikTok. So, Will, if you can check that out real quick while I'm talking. See if I am.
Check it out on my phone.
Yeah.
Because TikTok is very, very particular, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Now, do you want to say, if you're still watching me on Twitch, hello, Carla. So if you're still watching me on Twitch, if you're there, you don't have to, but I would appreciate if you just make a comment over there to see if my multi-chat thing is working. I don't know if it is or not, so
all right, I'm about to just go to your freaking account.
Well, yeah, you go to the account. If you go to my account and see the live button, I mean, see the live around my logo. I don't know. I should tell you I'm live or not. I'm pretty sure that's still a thing on TikTok. You go there, if they're live, you'll see it on their profile.
Neither one.
Well, frick. Shoot.
Yeah, well, like I said, that it's really particular, and I don't know, man. I keep having a little doohickey on it saying that I don't have access, or I'm not authorized.
Well, I don't have that. I don't have it this time because I deleted it and re-added it, so I wouldn't have that little icon said I don't have access. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just move on. The hell with that. And if you did make a comment there off of Twitch, I don't see it, so my multi-comment thing ain't working anyway. So I don't know. If anybody's commenting over there. So,
well, I'm going to check to see if you are on Twitch.
Well, it says I'm live. It said I'm live, at least on my account. Same name as here, BGG Dagan. I like to keep all my accounts the same. I think that's wise to do. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think that's wise to do. Twitch.
Yes, I do. BGG Dagan. No space, correct?
Yeah, just one word. So, yeah, it shows me live. Look at that. It shows me live right there.
You are live.
I'm live. Yeah, it works for Twitch.
Yep.
Works for Twitch. Is that one viewer me or you?
Yep. Works for Twitch. Is that one viewer me?
Okay, no. It's not far off. So.
Oh, I'm not following you. Now I am.
Oh yeah, thank you there. Yeah, that way I can go follow you too. I'm probably not following you, so.
Follow Dagan on Twitch.
Yeah, you're a big road. Anyway, Michael.
The lizard.
Michael. Oh,
And
Randy.
Randy.
What's going on? How are you? And Carla, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all have had an awesome week. And what are y'all drinking? The few of y'all here. What y'all drink? I got some tea here, unsweetened.
I don't have a drink actually. I got to arranging and programming and resetting and all that kind of stuff, and the time totally got away from me. And all of a sudden, I get a text message from you that says I'm back. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you know. So I
Yeah.
click on, and then you said, okay, we go live in 5 minutes. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Losing track of time.
Oh
But
yeah, man.
that's all right. That's all right.
Had to put my hat on, my chapeau, my beret, my bourette, I like to call it.
Well, I didn't even put my a button-up shirt like I normally do, and my other hat. I just got a baseball cap and t-shirt on today, so which is fine. But yeah, just polished off my French press coffee from earlier. Oh, gross. Coffee, gross. Ah.
Hey, Michael, I just had 3 cups of coffee with probably about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, and of course it was my favorite Cameron's Moonbeam espresso, whatever, yada yada yada. The stuff I bought at Costco that they don't have anymore, but I did get it when it was going for like I think I think it was going for $9.99 a bag. We got 3 of them to make sure, and I just loves it. And you know what? Tuesday night we'll probably talk about coffee. And I'll tell you guys about Tuesday night a little later on. Because right now, really and truly,
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, and while you're talking there, I just did something because I noticed here on OBS, the multi-streaming tab, I had a little red dot next to YouTube, a little red dot next to Twitch, but not a little red dot to TikTok, which means I guess that's telling me which platforms I'm actually streaming to. So that little turn off and on button, I clicked it off, turned it back on, a screen popped up, asked me to put in the topic. So I put the topic, then down below it says start streaming. So I hit the start streaming button. Now I have a little red dot next to TikTok.
well, I'm
So
gonna go back to TikTok and see.
I might be streaming to TikTok now. Question is, I don't know anything else after that. Be
Now,
nice.
let me close and reopen, and I'll
Mm.
see. And did you see my comment on Twitch?
I got off of Twitch. No, no comments on Twitch came up for that. So,
Well, I said hi.
hi. Oh, Twitch. Because I'm not. Oh, here we go. Because I'm not even logged in on Twitch on my social ninja thingy. BGG.
Okay, you are live on
Dagan.
TikTok, my friend.
Yes, good. Thank you. Awesome. Auto activate. Activate source.
Yep. No junk either, but I'm on top of it. Oh, well, thank
Proceed.
you. My producer, my partner
Oh,
in crime.
go. All right, so that's activated. Twitch is activated now.
All right. And I don't know what's going on, but I see me looking kind of furry and fuzzy occasionally. And
Well, that's probably connection. Can you do me a favor and go back to Twitch? Make a comment.
all right.
I just activated Twitch on Oh, hold on. What? Hold on. Dang it. What the hell is that? She's phone number instead. Email. I don't want my email. BGG. Speaking of which, my email is bgg.dagan@gmail.com if anybody wants to get a hold of me.
All right. Let's see if I can. This channel is in followers only mode.
What's that mean?
Only followers can comment.
Hello. Oh, yes. Oh, it showed up. Look, I'm going to show it on screen. It says, look.
Yay. Yay.
I don't know if you see on screen now.
Did it.
See, yeah, it shows Bayoulifestyle, hello, and it has the little Twitch icon on there. So tell me which it comes from.
Yep. We's learning. We're in experimental phase right now.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, Randy. Wonder Twin powers
Yes.
activate.
Oh, here you go.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, the other way, other
Oh.
side. Ooh, pew.
Yeah, we ain't right. I know. We're
I know.
left.
Yeah, it's the opposite way of what you think. So
Yeah, we're left out.
yeah, right.
Sometimes that's what it feels like.
You know, sometimes you have to just go live like this to figure things out. You know, let people watch your mess ups and things like that, right?
And then receive comments, ugly comments from them, on other social media platforms in private. So,
Oh, yeah,
so you don't feel like a total douche.
Right. So, all right. So the only thing I'm missing now is TikTok chat coming up. So, which
And
sucks.
TikTok chat, I have discovered that TikTok chat is a separate doc, and it wants, well, this is what has happened to me. It's wanted me to log into TikTok in that
Yeah.
separate doc
Yeah.
to see the chat and be able to use the chat.
Logging into, yes, having to log in TikTok. Yeah.
And TikTok too.
TikTok.
TikTok too.
Yeah. That's what do you call it? E would say, right?
Yep. Oh, and Bearded Ninja said, "Hey, how's
Hey.
Dagan?
Hello. How are you? We're trying to do figure some things out live here on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube, at TikTok. Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, and thank you, all of you, for participating in this experiment. If this all goes well, Dagan and I will compare notes, and I'll try to duplicate this Tuesday night on the Weekly Growl. And also, since we are live on TT, not I don't know what exactly is going on, but my wife watches a lot of live streams on TT, and the new thing is people are no longer saying the name of the platform if it's not the platform that they are on. So what Dagan and I right now are on YT. YT is what the mainstream, and they were also streaming to Itch, and so this, it gets crazier as we go. You can't say this, you can't say that, and it's like it's the old saying from Public Enemy, or was it Public Enemy? I don't remember. Anyway, freedom of speech. Just watch what you say. And Dagan is muted. His cats must have gotten to his mic again. Oh, he's got a short.
I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
Connection back here must be messed up because that's what I played with.
Okay,
Anyway,
I thought maybe your cats got to you again.
No, I don't think so. But yeah, so if Bearded Ninja, if you're still watching on TikTok, yeah, thank you. Whoever else is on TikTok, I can't tell how many people. The only place I know how many people are here is YouTube. It's the only information I get. So I can't see how many. I can't see how many people are on TikTok. I can't see how many people are on Twitch. That'd be interesting though.
I saw who.
But I did sign on OBS on my TikTok chat doc. I did sign into TikTok real quick, so I can see that you just joined. It said, and I see yeah, just right there. It said Bearded Ninja, hello. So I can see that now.
Now, as best as I can tell, we're still live on YT, but
yeah, it should be.
Doesn't look like anybody's here.
Well, we got 3 people, 3 concurrent viewers. 3 people.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of them too. So we got. Oh no, somebody else just dropped off. So nobody. I think we're talking too much about how we're doing things versus just
Yeah, we scared them away,
yeah.
apparently. And we didn't say enough of
Hey, brother.
to everybody.
Oh, Bearded Ninja, welcome back on TikTok. I see you on TikTok. So yeah, Bearded Ninja, we were just talking about a while ago. I now have access to the TikTok chat, so I can see that now. Because I'm streaming from YouTube actually. We're on YouTube streaming to TT and I got to shorten those words, right? Well, just
Oh, and I see Randy and Michael are still here, so that's good.
What does it say you're still here, Randy? I was saying that's weird. It's weird. Anyway,
Yep.
thank you, Randy, Michael. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about this. Yeah, stop talking about what we're doing here. Yeah. So how Will actually, if you haven't seen Will's last stream last Tuesday, he talked about his perils about getting to Washington D.C., which is quite interesting. So, but I know you have a guest on this next Tuesday stream, so you're not going to really have a chance to talk about any perils that you had coming back. So,
the trip back was smoother than, how did we used to say that? It was slicker than owl shit on the doorknob. But yeah, it went nice and easy. And matter of fact, when I landed in Houston, Houston, Texas, I walk out of the plane and there's a guy standing there with a sign, William Charles Oquan, and he had a wheelchair, and I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Because it's a long walk, and I didn't know how to pack for this trip, and I didn't know what to pack. So I went with not one, not two, but 3 suit jackets, and I was wearing one to fly. So that was just 2 of them, but they take up too much space, and all we were allowed was carry on, no checked baggage. They weren't paying for checked baggage, but I mean, hell, it was only for 2 days. But now that I know, if I ever make a trip like that again, one jacket will cover everything if I have to do anything formal, and then normal clothes that I can roll up into a tight little roll and put in a suitcase. And plus, I came back with more stuff than I went with, because we got a goodie bag from Energy Citizens, which is this really, really cool cooler bag. One of those insulated bags. It looks like you could probably fit a 6-pack in it. I'm not going to say a 6-pack of what, but you can fit a 6-pack in it, and then your cold packs on top of it to keep you cold. And then also got a lot of swag from API, the American Petroleum Institute. One of them, the best one in my opinion, well, second best one, is an insulated cup. One of those aluminum whatever cups, which it's a little small for my liking, but it works perfect for overnight. Keeps my drink beside the bed, nice and cold. And then another part of the swag they gave me was this little battery recharging pack to recharge your phone. I wish I'd have had that on the trip there, because I had problems with chargers and places to plug in. But it was really cool. Met some really great people from around the country and had a great time. And I'm really looking forward to going back, because I didn't get a chance to go check out the Lincoln Memorial, which I hear is pretty awesome. And I also didn't get a chance to go check out the Library of Congress. Now, you're probably wondering, what you want to do at the Library of Congress? I love to read, and the Library of Congress pretty much has every book ever printed in it. Everything that's been published publicly, I think, is in the Library of Congress. And I jokingly said, I wonder if I can get a library card. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. So it'd be awesome if I could access the Library of Congress online, like I can the local libraries around here, and check out ebooks. I might get started reading again.
It might happen. Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Yeah, right.
Zachary.
Sure. Hey,
Exactly.
yeah. So, who out there has seen watched Doctor Who before.
I know my wife has watched it.
We were just talking about this earlier before we went live with Will. Will don't have no hasn't watched it.
I never watched it, but I know the music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this right here. That's the intro to the song. But there's like these what are they called, Daleks? They were like a robot, big of a robot. They always hated the Doctor, and they always wanted to take power and exterminate everybody. And they would go around saying this all the time. That's pretty much all they think of. They exterminate, exterminate. Anyway,
Yeah.
Doctor Who's been around for a long time. They've been through, I don't know, they could have about 10, 12 doctors by now. They've gone through.
Yep. And now let's tell them why we were discussing it. We were discussing it. Oh, hey, what's up, Frankie J?
Frankie!
We were discussing it because there is a theme song. I don't know how far back it goes, to be honest with you, because I didn't watch the show, but I remember it. Doctor Who,
Hey.
Doctor Who, Doctor Who.
And who sang
It's
that?
all
You
right.
know?
I don't know. Now, that song is part of the I don't know, Stadium Rock collection, if you will. It's called oh god, what I forgot it. The Rock and Roll Part 1 or Rock and Roll Part 2 or something or other like that. And it's almost the identical song, same tune and everything, but they don't say Doctor Who. It's just some goofy sound effect that they
Yeah.
do. And I was like, hey, they stole that from Doctor Who. And then, I looked up Doctor Who and couldn't find it. And then I kept digging and digging and digging. And then finally, thank you, dear. My producer has brought me fruit punch. Finally, I found the original Doctor Who opening, if you will, that was that song. So, and hey, E, you're
E,
late,
yes,
buddy.
E.
Where
Welcome,
you been,
E,
man?
and Lulu on TikTok join. Hello, Lulu. We are streaming to multi-platforms right now. So
Yeah, we're on Itch, TT, and YT.
yeah, E, I know. Still looking for a car. I said these car prices are stupid crazy. Yes, they are for sure.
Oh
And just
yeah, used car prices are just, if you have a car to sell, oh, it's you are in luck because you got a piece of gold, or so it feels like. But if you're looking to buy, oh my goodness, yeah, it's terrible, terrible, terrible.
I can tell you, Doctor Who came out in first episode of Doctor Who was November 23, 1963.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was around that long.
Yeah.
Wow, I've been around longer than you and I have been alive.
Oh yeah. That's 7 years before I was born.
Yep.
I try to find when did that song that we're talking about just come out. I think it's called the TARDIS.
Now, if you look up Rock and Roll Part 1 or Part 2, I don't remember which it is. I saw a Honda with 183K miles for 7,000. Good googly moogly.
Here we go.
What?
I found it. So I've heard it before. The TARDIS song, which is officially titled Doctrine the TARDIS by the Time Lords, was released on May 23. Get this. First episode was 11/23. This song was released May 23, 1988.
Yeah, a long, long time afterwards.
So therefore, yeah, the Time Lords.
And then if you look up Rock and Roll I'm almost positive that's the name of it. But you know, I'm not like
Doctrine.
98% sure. Uh, I'm gonna look it up right now just for the sake of
Okay.
argument.
Yeah, Doctrine the TARDIS.
Or is it?
I mean, I saw a Honda Civic with 183K miles for 7,000. I walked away. First of all, that's a lot of miles for a car, but a Honda Civic. I mean, if people have been taking very good care of it, it could last quite a bit longer. That's the only question. The prior owners take care of their vehicle. Now, I don't know if y'all know, I'm sure some of y'all know that I got a new car, or new to me car. It's not new. I've never bought a brand new car, but I got a Jeep Grand Cherokee now, and I buy from CarMax because I don't trust these dealerships anymore. Um, anyway, it said the prior owners was it's a fleet, which basically means it was from a car rental place. So, but it's a 2019 model with only had 53,000 miles on 2019. I thought that was pretty good. So, mileage wise, year and mileage wise, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, not to interrupt you, Dagan, but "Rock and Roll Part One" by Gary Glitter. That's the Stadium Rock song, but you found the original song.
That's the original. Yeah, that's the original.
Yeah, and well, I say the original. I don't know what year that came out. I'm not looking it up. We're moving on to something else, but uh, when you go used car shopping, you find out you download the apps, plural, on your phone. Kelly Blue Book Value, which is always whack, and the other one, NADA Blue Book Value, and whatever you're looking at, you punch it in and see what the price ranges are. That way, you know how much negotiation room you have, and that's the best advice I can give, other than buying a used car from an individual. You'll get a much better price buying it from an individual than you will at a car lot most of the time,
Yeah, yeah.
because the
But
car
but
lot will go with the highest value.
yeah, but I think you got to consider too. You don't know. Well, also you don't know what kind of condition any of the vehicles are going to be in when you buy them, whether it's from a person or a car lot. But I have a little bit more sound of mind if like CarMax. They have like this really, I can't remember how many points that they check, but it's really like high number. It's like twice as much as the dealership that checks on their used cars. So, and
Yeah.
when you buy from a individual person, you just got to take their word. At least a dealership halfway looks over. And CarMax, they really look them over. So I have a little more faith that they're not going to just sell a junker that they know it's a junker. These CarMax. Um, anyway, that's just my
Also,
my opinion.
if you get really serious about a particular vehicle, Carfax, look it
Yeah,
up.
that too. And also, you know what? I did when I was looking at the when I was interested. Actually, I was interested in two different types: the Jeep Grand Cherokee and the Dodge Durango. I did. I asked ChatGPT on each one. Is the what years are the best years to get in that particular vehicle, and that's kind of when it went off to. So also I put that in effect as well.
Oh, dealers say they have no wiggle room for negotiations.
Oh, they do.
Okay,
They do.
if if you are never finance anything through a dealership, first and foremost, cash is king. And if you're going to finance it through your bank, credit union, whatever. Don't finance it through the dealership, and that they will. I guarantee you, they will. There will be wiggle room. I bought my way back when I got my Stang, my last second to last Stang actually. I bought it at a used car lot, and I think they wanted 8,000 for it, and I had 6,500 in cash in my pocket, and I told them No, that's too much. Guy said, "Oh well, take it or leave it." I said, "Okay, well, I'll leave it because I got cash in my pocket, and that car's not worth more than 5,500 according to the values on it." And the guy said, "Well, yeah." And I pulled out the envelope with the cash. I said, "I'll give you." He said, "Man, how about six?" I said, "Okay, I'll do six." And I drove away with it. But when you have cash in hand, it makes everything a whole lot more negotiable. And then my wife's navigator, I didn't have to negotiate because the guy gave us a hellacious deal because he said the heater cord needed to be replaced. Well, come to find out, the heater cord didn't need to be replaced. The reason it was leaking is because the water hose wasn't connected to it. But you have to tear down the dash for all of that. And oh Lord, it's hard. But the Carfax is really about the Carfax. Yeah. Well, see, the Carfax, one vehicle that we were looking at before we bought Big Sexy. That's what I
Big
call that
sexy.
pickup, Big Sexy. Yeah.
Big sexy.
Uh, we were looking at a Ford Explorer Sport Track. That's the Explorer that they made it into a mini pickup. And yeah, they was firm on their price, and I pulled up the Carfax, and the guy said, "Oh, we got the Carfax." Well, you didn't. He didn't because he didn't know it was involved in a front end accident that required towing. It's like, no, no, no.
Well, yeah, Carfax. I don't know. I know for the fact that it's not always correct, but because one time when I had a Chrysler 300 SRT. Now I had an accident before, and they had to like fix the whole front quarter side. I mean, nothing major structural. Just had to like fix the fendering and all that outer shell stuff. And but when I sold it, I actually went to CarMax and sold it to CarMax. When they ran the Carfax report on it, there there's no mentions of it being an accident. So you
And
know,
see, the another thing about Carfax though is if you are or know a shade tree mechanic like myself, I used to be, not so much anymore. You're not going to see what kind of maintenance was done on the vehicle. The only time you see it, it'll be listed in Carfax is if you go to a dealership to get your vehicle maintenance done,
yeah.
and that's if they report it. And yeah, accidents because that's public record. If a crash report was filed, it's going to show up in there. But if it happened in a parking lot, let's say, and no report was done, well, it's probably not going to show up on the Carfax.
He says I looked at four different cars, and they all said no body work, great car. Three I looked at were rust buckets and obviously body work. One car looked like it was stolen. Where are you looking for cars? Shoot.
And what does a car that looks how does a car look like it was stolen? I don't understand that, but I used to drive them like I stole them.
I know
Yeah, and
wearing that block clear that way.
E is up north. I have your address in my phone somewhere
Oh
from
yeah,
sending you a giveaway, but you're up north, and that's part of. You're going to see a lot of rust buckets. You're going to have to get a vehicle if you want something that hasn't been damaged by the chemicals that they ice down.
yeah.
That
It's
they
all about
try to
that.
get rid of the ice on the roads. You're going to have to find a vehicle from further south.
Yep, unfortunately, older vehicles going to start showing signs of rust, I guess.
Yeah, especially if they've been up north. Now, uh, it may cost you a few $100s to have the vehicle transported to you, but you could probably find better prices. And I don't remember what state you're in, but I know, like for here in Louisiana, those of us who are in the know go to Texas to buy a vehicle. Texas, uh, my buddy Shane got his car for about $20,000 less than what he could have bought it for here in Louisiana. And all he had to do is we drove to Dallas from here. Could have gone to
Yes.
visit Dagan, but we were in a hurry.
Yeah,
But
it is crazy.
it was worth the drive. $20,000? Yeah, I'll drive 6, 7, 8. Hell, I'll drive halfway across the country to save that much money on a vehicle.
Yeah, he's I guess Maryland. Yeah, he said he drove up to in Pennsylvania, an hour and a half away. Shoot, yeah, it's pretty good distance
Yeah.
to go with cars.
Well, Pennsylvania, I don't know what kind of car prices there are, but you're probably going to find some rust buckets there, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got a buddy in Ohio who had to go down to Tennessee to get his Tahoe, and he got a real damn nice Tahoe, and he's a mechanic, so he does all his work. In fact, his Tahoe. Okay, I saw his comment.
Yeah, I know, and no, you have a cup of tea maybe with Dagan.
Yeah, his Tahoe got in a wreck, and the insurance company wound up totaling it out. So they paid him for it, and then he bought it back from the insurance company and fixed it himself. And yeah, but and they didn't want to pay him enough for it because he's up in Ohio and he had a Tahoe with no rust. I mean, he put it up on a lift and checked everything, no rust at all, because it came from down south. And they wanted to replace it with a rust bucket from up there, and he's like, "Nah, dude, no." So he bought it from the insurance company for next to nothing, fixed it all up, and back in business again.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would drive to Dallas to have a cup of coffee with Dagan too.
No, you gotta take out that word and replace it with something else, like tea or Coke.
And it wouldn't even have to be any particular coffee. Although my personal favorite when it comes to fast food coffee is Jack in the Box.
I like to say
Also,
McDonald's.
McDonald's is, before McDonald's got all fancy-fied with their coffee, their
They got
coffee was,
fancy?
yeah, the McCafe and all that stuff. I'm talking about 25 years ago. McDonald's had just straight up coffee and it was crappy, but it was consistent. You could go to McDonald's in Long Beach, California, or you could go to McDonald's in Buffalo, New York, and it was still the same crappy coffee. So at least they were consistent with it.
Yeah, consistency is good.
Yeah, definitely.
We know Dragon drinks coffee with this pinky sticking out. No, I don't. No, good Lord, eat. Nah, no, no.
Pinky extension.
Yeah, no. Oh, speaking of
Yeah,
which, I don't know if I told Will this before we started streaming, but I hate the little rinky dinky horns they have on vehicles. So I bought these for my truck too. So back when I had my Silverado, so I bought me some air horns. They call train horns, which it's not true train horns, but it's going to sound like train horns. It could be much louder than my horn that comes stock. So I ordered those, and actually, I guess they have them here at the local Amazon fulfillment center because it says I'll be getting them tomorrow. So
wow.
they're gotta be here in the local distribution center to get them that quick. So yeah, they'll arrive tomorrow, and I've already looked to see where before I order them, because first I want to see how easy it would be to plug them in to the current connection of my current horn. And it's actually really, really close where I can get to, so I don't have an easy time installing them. Oh, what? It says, Dagan, do you know Magic City Beard and Voodoo Mizcraft closes? No, I did not. I'm not keeping up that stuff anymore. Since I've done reviews in year and a month now. So
Yeah. And I think I had heard Magic City was closed. I didn't know about Voodoo Men's Craft. And
oh
then
yeah,
I'm seeing new things pop up, new companies pop up
that sucks.
because
I've tried it both. So
I have not.
if I want to say right, I mean, Voodoo, yeah, he has good stuff. The soap, I thought his soap that he had was a little too pricey, but his beard products were good. Now, as in Magic City, the beard product itself was pretty good, but that scent that I got for when I did my review, I did not like the scent. But that's subjective. There's always I could always get a scent that I liked because the product itself worked fine. Just that particular scent I got there like it. Hey, yes, Joshua Ricks. What's going on? Michael.
Yeah, Ricks, I still owe you some coffee, buddy. I hadn't forgotten about you. I
Oh, good
just
Lord, Will. What's going on? You better get that taken care of.
well, I don't get out much, and when I get out, I go to DC.
Well, speaking about that kind of stuff. Damn, Kevin, where you at, Kevin? You're always on Will's live, but
I think he has something else scheduled for Saturday nights. Well, he's always eating, if you recall correctly. When he
yeah.
pops in, he's at a buffet or he's at
All right.
yeah.
Well, no, I get that, because it's maybe we didn't think about switching time or something doing this. Think I may have more people coming in. I don't know. We can try it out, but anyway,
Well,
what is everybody?
I think we just hadn't gotten adjusted to it yet.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of which, I have this older bottle. If y'all saw the stream earlier this month, we had Kevin Woodpits on. He updated his bottles and stuff. So this is the older styles, but I still have some of those around. But anyway, this is what I got in my beer tonight. This particular scent called Lion of Judah, which he did not have on his site anymore. So anyway, check out his new bottles. They look pretty cool.
Oh, they
And I hear
definitely do.
he's got the beard oil. My discount code will not work on his beard products anymore because they're already cheap enough for what it is.
Yeah.
It's cheap. But if you want some candles, BGG 10 is still working on his candles. Save you 10% on his candles, so those are always great too. Now, I will say, I wanted to say this earlier in case Kevin was watching a replay. Kevin, this is Lion of Judah is one of your longest lasting scents for me. So,
And his scents do last.
this one even lasts. This one even lasts longer because this one lasts really good. So,
yeah, his scents last as long as the company I used to know and love that is no more
yeah. Speaking of
currently
which,
because he's moving on to bigger and better things.
okay,
And
we'll see. I can't wait.
yep.
But we'll see.
Well, I will be trying out one of his new products that he's
I think.
selling.
Okay, yeah, we need to talk for a little bit after the stream.
Yes.
Anyway, let's go back to the comments here before I forget. Yeah, he says Magic City stuff was awesome. Completely forgot about them. Then he says I have the grooming cologne Versace Eros. I'm sure I said that wrong. Joshua,
Versace Eros, yeah.
Joshua says has Alley Cat Scumbag Joe oil and butter, and Frankie J has Johnny Ray Frankenmuth. So
I have some Johnny Ray butter in my bathroom, and I didn't put it on last night, but I have used it this past week. I don't remember what the scent is, but I'm no longer into all the wonderful scents. Don't get me wrong; I'm sure they all smell great, but I've kind of gotten into my colognes, so scent is irrelevant. If I'm wearing my cologne, I'm going to put on unscented oil, and don't usually put butter in the daytime because if I put oil in the morning, I'm going to style my beard. Coming fresh out the shower, I'll put oil in, and then I will use my heated brush, and I'm learning. My wife is teaching me the proper way to style my beard so it doesn't look like crap. So I'm getting there. And then, like I said, I'll use unflavored so it doesn't clash with my cologne. Although I do have some scents that I can use that go along with my cologne. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I can kind of pair it up, something that's gonna be similar to it. So yeah,
Yeah. And also, there's only one person that's going to be getting close enough to me to smell my beard anyway, and that's my wife. So, you know, really
yeah,
kind of irrelevant. My wife and
right.
my cat, and he doesn't really sniff my beard much anymore. He's too lazy.
Yeah, Joshua says clone for me is God of Fire, and he says Elite Grooming has a BOGO clone scent.
Wow. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never tried their products.
Yeah, the Frankie J says I try to layer my beard products with my cologne.
Well, I know obviously Frankie J is a cologne man because he tags me quite often in the giveaways on IG, and it's just I don't know what's the reason, but it seems like everybody and their mama is doing a giveaway on IG, and
Right?
the majority of it is cologne. And thank you, Frankie, for tagging me. I haven't won anything yet, but I will sooner or later.
Right, as Michael says, I might go slightly shorter with the beard this spring. Been getting a ton of knots. It's like rat nests, soft, but the ends are all mangled. So it needs a reset trim. So
Yeah,
hmm,
just you go get it reshaped like I did. I got the Viking shape. I did that a week ago today. Uh, New beard barber to me because I'd never met him before, but I met his mother at the hospital when my wife had a doctor's appointment, and she something was not right with her, and they were like, "Oh, you need to go to the emergency room." And this lady, uh, I don't know if you remember, she was a nurse, X-ray tech, whatever. She says, "Oh, my son's a barber, and he has a beard, and he's looking to sell beard products." And I was like, "Well, I know a few people." Well, I finally looked him up and scheduled to go get a beard trim, and just amazing. And while I was there, the my beard barber previously, who had done my first professional trim, he's there now because the shop he was working at closed. So I was covered on all bases. And yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot of I didn't take very much, well, he didn't take very much length off, but he definitely lightened the load and made it a lot more manageable.
yeah, I'm gonna go back to Michael's comment. The last part it says trim off the dead stuff. Well, if you're gonna trim off the dead stuff, you've got to just shave completely because it's all dead when it comes out, right? So,
Not
but
if you not if
I
you're
know what you meant,
maintaining it
Michael.
properly.
I know
Not if
what you
you're
meant.
maintaining it properly.
Well,
It's
no,
not
technically,
dead yet.
yes,
When
it's
it
all dead.
falls out, then it's dead.
No, it's all here. It's all dead cells. Anyway, uh, yeah, Rady said not trimming for as long as I can. We'll see what it looks like in the spring. And I almost forgot. I saw a post from Nate from Ferocious. He's coming back, y'all. So I don't know if y'all seen that or heard about that, but yes, he's coming back. So that's gonna be interesting. How he comes back and what that gonna look like when he does. So
I didn't know Ferocious left.
yeah, I guess he left for a little bit. So.
I
Which is
think
understandable,
that's
yeah, he's had a rough time, ever since his wife passed away a little while back. What, been about a year or two now? Seems like maybe a year, at least a year since his wife passed. So,
I have a vague recollection of
mhm.
that, but I think that's the beard butter I have that's in sweet tea is the scent,
Yes, yes, that's ferocious.
and it's a great butter and it smells wonderful. But right now, currently, as we speak, this could change in within seconds. But as we speak, I think my favorite beard butter so far that I've tried actually is Bahawat. Uh, it's very smooth. My beard likes it. Now, May not work for anybody else, but it works really well for me.
Yeah. And I don't technically I don't know if he, like you say, he left again, and I don't know if he actually left or he just you know shut down for like temporarily to reset some things. Um, I'm not for sure because I just saw a post and he's coming back online, and so I don't know if he like just shut down temporarily to get things rearranged and reset, blah blah blah, or he was actually shut down for a little while. But I do know, he had some issues. Of course, after his wife died, and I know some other issues were going on with him, and just I think everything took a little toll. And he probably had to do a little, step back for a little bit. So
Yeah, he had to regather himself and
yeah,
get a reset.
yeah. So I guess that's what he did, getting a reset and coming back online soon. So
Well,
I
and
sure hope he doesn't have as much stuff because he has a tons of sense. Still had to make your own thing. I think he needs to narrow some things down, really. But we'll see. We'll see what it looks like when he goes back live.
yeah, because I can think of a particular company that their scent catalog is just entirely too big, and uh, somebody bragged about it, said, "Oh, I could wear a different scent every day for the rest of the year." Dude, that's too much.
Yeah.
And I'd be willing to bet you start comparing some of those scents. Now, not all of them are available currently, but I bet you there's a lot of duplicates in there, just a different name.
Yeah, and they smell too similar to really notice. Anyway, but yeah, like you said, Nate is one of those humble, legitimate guys. He sure is for sure. So I'd be glad to support him when he comes back because he's always really a nice, awesome guy.
Well, I don't think I know him, but it sounds like I need to get to know him and maybe have him on the weekly growl. Not to talk about beards, but just to talk about life in general.
Yeah,
Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, those of you who do tune into the weekly growl, it's not all just about beards. It's about a little bit of everything.
just like him
And
too.
yeah, just like it. Yeah, this used to be the beard central, but now uh, we got diversified. Yeah, bearded,
How?
brewed, and tattooed.
Yeah, I don't know. I still
I,
don't
I
understand what
don't.
happened to that thing. Like, I guess some people got pissed off with something he said, I guess something like that, and so he just shut it down. He's like, you know what? Here's what I have to say. If you say something, stick with your guns. Who cares what people say? If that's what you believe, then you know, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and he and I didn't always see eye to eye on everything, but I don't expect anyone to share my opinion
No,
because
you
I
never.
am.
Yeah, you never have people completely, see eye to eye with everything you do. It ain't gonna happen.
But he's a good dude. He is a good dude. Not what he is a good dude, and it just his stream time was at the wrong time for me because he streamed on Sundays, and that's back when you and I were doing Sunday nights, and his stream was on while I was taking a nap.
Yeah, it was in the afternoons, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but man, if I knew how to get in touch with him, I'm thinking, dude, he'd be a great guest because that sounds like a story to tell, and
right.
everybody has a story.
Yeah, just like Steve told his kind of story when he had him. Like he said here, it gets in people's heads, and that's why they quit. He's like, I'm too old for that shit. I've learned that I am who I am. I'm happy with who I am, and I don't. If you don't think if you don't think I'm a nice guy, right? A nice genuine guy. If you don't think I'm a nice genuine guy, I don't care. I know who I am. So
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly. And you can't let it go to your head. It's nothing personal. It's strictly business.
just
And
like you
yeah,
said, yeah,
this
like
ain't
you
a
said,
business here, but we got to treat it that way.
yeah. Like he says, keep it simple. If you don't like the channel, don't sub or comment them, right? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And there's some people that I don't really care for, and I don't subscribe. I don't comment. I don't watch them. I don't do anything. And there's some people I've blocked because they gave me the creep factor. Truth be told,
You know
and
what? The interesting thing on YouTube, when you block somebody on YouTube, I don't know if you know this. You may do, I don't know. But when you block somebody on YouTube, they can still watch you. They just can't comment.
interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They can still watch
But
you on YouTube if you block them. They just can't comment. And well, they can try to comment, but nobody's going to see it.
yeah. Well, I'm not that. I honestly, I don't think I've actually blocked anyone here on YT, but I blocked plenty on TT and on IG. Haven't blocked anybody yet on Itch because I don't know anybody there. I just started streaming on Itch within the last few months, and I've been really busy with all kind of stupid stuff going on, so I haven't had an opportunity to live stream me playing. And the only thing I'm playing right now to live stream is Grand Theft Auto 4, which I just love. But I've got an emulator where I can play some old school Super Nintendo SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, old school games that I'm going to start streaming me playing them, because there's some, well, a lot of them I'll be playing for the first time. I've just had some trouble getting my controller to work with it, but that's always fun. I'm told people like to watch uh, folks play old school games for their first time. And Jeffrey's beard, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. Like Michael's commented. And you can still sign up for giveaways, win and lose, and out, and no one's seen your comment. Yeah, Jeffrey Beard, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Jumping out of the shower going with Sons and Guns beard care. I heard them, but I never tried them. Liking Blood beard oil. Huh.
I like the name of their company. That's what's got me interested in them. I don't know how their products would do in my beard, but I like the name of the company. So that's reason enough for me to support a company.
That profile sounds interesting. Black cherry, black raspberry, caramel, tobacco, and mahogany.
It's got tobacco. I'm on. You already got me sold.
Is it okay? Here we go. Is it caramel or caramel?
It depends on where you're from, and
Potato,
I'm not jumping
potato.
into that. But
Yeah.
Michael, yeah, you can still sign up for giveaways. Look, man, there's a particular channel here on YT that I haven't watched for a long, long time. Forgot that I was still even subscribed. And then back at the end of November, I get an email says that somebody gifted me a membership to the channel.
Like, hold on. Let's shoot it. Somebody on TikTok, I just went by TikTok chat. I've been kind of going back and forth, and somebody said, "Hello, sir. Proud of your service. I served in the military too." I think maybe talking about you, Will, since you have that beret on. But
yeah. Well,
anyway,
thank you, Ruby.
TikTok.
Actually, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was
I was
also.
say,
Anyway, I think my buddy, coworkers from my prior company commented a while back too. So, but she's probably not in the chat anymore. So go ahead. All right, go ahead.
oh, I was going to say no. I did not actually serve officially. That's why I have an MIA POW pin on my beret, because I don't believe in stolen valor, and the only way I would wear an actual flashing patch on here is if it were for someone related to me, and I haven't been able to track down my grandfather's military service record. But if I can, I know he was an MP and he served in France during World War II. If I can track it down, that I would put on my beret. But my beret, y'all know, I've been wearing it since day one. I just like it. I like the look. It's comfortable. And then uh, I needed something up here for the flashing or the flash. I don't remember which it's called, but I needed something. So I looked around, and MIA POW has been a while that it's been close to me. And well, hell, I don't know if y'all remember that, but this was back in the 90s. They used to sell these MIA POW bracelets. It was a metal bracelet and it had the name of a soldier who didn't come home. And I had one. I'm trying to remember what was so special about it because it wasn't the typical silver one. I don't remember if it was red or if it's gold. And the girl I was dating way back then, she just loved it, and so I wound up giving it to her. But it was a sergeant, if I recall correctly, who didn't come back home from Vietnam, as there
Yes.
were a bunch who didn't come home, and those who didn't come back anywhere near the same person that they were before they left.
Yeah. For sure. For
So
sure. All right. Now, if I can just get my TikTok chat to pop up with my same doc as my YT and itch chat, I'd be a lot better off because I'm having to toggle back and forth to see what's going on.
yeah, well, it's kind of crazy with that, and I don't know why it's doing that for you because for me, the social stream chat, not the multi chat, but the social stream.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. It had the TikTok emblem first, and then it had I don't remember, and also up at there it had a counter of how many people were watching. But I couldn't get into TT, or it. I wasn't live streaming on TT. It's all just total confusion, and it
Yeah.
bothers me. But it'll be
Very
all
true.
right. It'll be
And there's
all right.
and there's Ellie.
Oh,
What's
wait a
going on,
minute.
Ellie?
Yeah. Let's announce Ellie if I can remember. Oh yeah.
Howdy, partner.
Ellie.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Ellie, I hadn't seen you on the weekly growl on Tuesday nights. Well, what's up with that? Miss you. And well, missing a whole bunch of y'all for that matter. But you're one in particular that I have not seen lately. And I've been seeing Randy and Romy and Rick's is on occasion. Uh even Gilu pops in, and E pops in when he remembers. And then I know that there are quite a few of you that are on the replay squad, and I appreciate the folks on the replay squad.
Replay
But
squads always work, and the last when I watched your last stream, your last Tuesday, um, in the past I was able to comment, but this time I was like, it's not letting me comment. I've seen the comments as they come, like it was your live stream because you had the replay comments turned on, but some reason I couldn't make a comment this time for the actual.
I'll have to check it because I couldn't use OBS, which is what I've been using most recently. I had to use Restream because I was
Yeah,
away and,
yeah, yeah.
doing it on my Chromebook. And I don't remember what all is set on Restream because I haven't used it in so long. And it's like I almost had to relearn it. And then my guest that I had scheduled didn't show up. I don't know what happened to her, but it was one of the ladies I met in DC, and she works for API, and she said, "I'm sure I got plenty of stories to tell, but we can't tell them on air." And I was like, "Well, yeah, but we can tell other stories."
It said, she says that my days start in the wee hours, so I'm dead to the world by 7 to 8. But I said, oh yeah, I get that. I get that most definitely because I don't know if you know my new job. I have to be there at 3 o'clock in the morning, Ellie, and so I have to get up at 1:20 in the morning to get there by 3. That's like most days, except for Thursdays mornings. I have to be there at 12 a.m. Thursday morning. So yeah, I get what you mean. I'm in bed by 6:30. 6:30. I'm in bed. So yeah.
Oh, I needed that one, E.
Yeah, they turned the coffee mode. Like, yeah. Right.
Yeah, and I can
Anyway,
totally
with
sympathize with Ellie about being dead to the world because
yeah,
when I go live on Tuesday nights, Dagan's been asleep for like at least 2 hours.
yeah, I'm already going to sleep. Anyway, with that, we're going to get out of here because it's already 7:11. So, I appreciate everybody coming. Since we're streaming the multiple platform time, we stream the YT. We start on the YT, the main platform. We stream the Itch and we stream to the TT. Anyway, we're gonna get better at this as we go. Anyway, I appreciate everybody that's on here, been watching on all the different platforms. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time. And I have, well, for those that are on YT, you'll get a link to go to Will's channel and hit that notification button for his stream. I set that up,
Yes.
Will, while we were talking earlier. So
Oh,
appreciate
thank
y'all.
you.
Last word, Will.
Be kind. Every person is fighting their own battle in their own head. And most of us will never say a word, but a smile or a hello can make all the difference in the world. So be nice to each other because you deserve it. And that's all I have to say about that.
Yes, we do. And what's that? What's YT? Just short for YouTube. So there you
Yoo-hoo!
go. Take care, everybody. Good night. Appreciate y'all. Bye.
Bye.